What's up, everyone? Welcome back to another episode of Chris Toyfer. Today we're going over the Marvel Legends Spider-Man Brand New Day Hulk figure by Hasbro. This is the new Hulk figure for the new movie that is out right now. I picked mine up from Target. I believe it's $39.99. I could be wrong on that, but it is out now, and it is at Target, Walmart. So if you want one, go to those stores, check it out, pick it up. As always, we'll go over the articulation, the accessories, we'll do some posing, so you can decide if this is a figure you want to pick up. All right, let's get into it. As always for the inbox collector, it is a Marvel Legends style box. Marvel Legends up top, a nice big window here. You have the Spider-Man Brand New Day logo on the bottom, silhouette of New York in the back with the spider webs around, the Hulk on the side here. You have a picture of the Hulk on the side of the box, Marvel Legends. And then on the back here, you also have a picture of the Hulk as well. You do have some text that you can read. And then on the side, it is the half window, half name box with another picture of him. As I always say, it has a nice big window. So if you wanted to keep this to display in the box, you can do so. So going over the accessories, these are actually the stock hands that come on the figure, but they're the closed fist. He does come with two open fists, a left and the right. They have a decent sculpt. It's the same green throughout. You can see vein work. It's not bad. It's not overly great, but it's really good, I would say. It's basically like a small version of those foam fists that you can put on. The head sculpt. This is a gritted teeth head sculpt. It looks, in my opinion, pretty good. I know a lot of people aren't really liking the hairline, and they're not liking the gray hair. But as you can see in the movie, he is a little bit older, which is where that's coming from. I think it looks really good. I do like the sculpt. I do like the sculpt for the hair. It's painted well. It just pegs in there. It looks really good overall. And then we get to Spider-Man accessories. So Spider-Man accessories with a Hulk figure, they basically wanted you to buy the both, so you get the accessories. They should have really just came with Spider-Man, in my opinion, but it's nice that we got something. So we have a web slinging effect that is pliable plastic. It won't break. You could attach it to his hand as if Spider-Man's trying to pull him back. And then you have the one here that can go onto his hand, and that's just extra web. I will say this kind of is an accessory as well. It's the t-shirt that he comes with that he kind of hulks out of. It is removable. I think it looks silly on the figure, which is why I took mine off, but it's a nice flexible plastic. It won't break when you're trying to take it off. You can put a little sculpt work there. I guess that's the tag, but it gets the point across if you want to keep it on. Shading on the front there, no shading on the back. All right, for a size comparison, here I have basically the Brand New Day cast. It's the Brand New Day Spider-Man on the left here, Brand New Day Hulk in the middle, and then the Born Again Punisher on the right. He's in the movie, so I'm using this figure. It scales really well. Punisher's a little bigger than Spider-Man, Spider-Man the smallest, Hulk being the biggest out of them all, and he is the biggest out of them all. He scales really well for this line. If you wanted to maybe use him in a Marvel Rivals setup, he does scale bigger than Venom. So again, it is a good scale for the figure. All right, so just going over the figure, it does look really good. They did a little paint work, or maybe it's just printed on decal to show hair, but he does have a shade throughout. Right out of the box, I did notice a little scraping or some dent to the plastic, which is just always annoying. A little bit right here. That's just a cut, but that is not coming off, so that's right out of the box. The mold overall does look really good. The piece right here is a softer plastic to help with the articulation, but the pant leg is sculpted, molded into the mold. So that's all solid plastic. Overall, it does look really good. Got a shiny spot right there. Not sure what that is. Doesn't have it on the other side. You can see the marks, I guess, where it was on the tree and they took it off when they were painting and they shaved it down. But other than that, I mean, it's a really good mold to the figure. It looks really great. He's got some shading here on the back. It's just, he looks like the Hulk. He looks like a really good version of the Hulk. I know some people don't really like the head sculpt he comes with the, I guess, the receding hairline, but to me it's not that big a deal. I'm even okay with the peppered hair look. The face sculpt just looks, I mean, I think it just looks really good. I think they both look really good. I like them. I think they put a good amount of detail and they sculpted it really well. All right, so going over the articulation, his head will rotate all the way around. He will, I know he could look up more without his head coming off. Hold on. All right, so his head will go pop right off when you try to move it. All right, round 2. So his head will look up that high. He will look down. There we go. He'll look down that much. There is no side to side. It's only that peg. The arm will go up and around. You get a pretty good T-pose, restricted by his traps. You get a single bicep swivel and then the rotation at the elbow. It is a single bend in the elbow and you do get to about 90 degrees. And then the wrists will go in and out. They will rotate. Something actually worth mentioning that I didn't mention before. If you bring the wrist in, it just looks really bad there. Huge gap. Same for both sides. That's even worse on that side. Is it just not in? That's in. Yeah, ooh, that's ugly. All right, back to the articulation. So his ab crunch, he goes back that much, which is pretty good. He goes forward that much, or it's okay. He will get a rotation. He'll get not really getting side to side for me. He gets rotation here, and then he'll get side to side right here at the waist. The leg is restricted even though it's soft plastic. I mean, I gotta force that. That's basically where it's gonna go to. There is a thigh swivel. He'll go back that much. There is a double bend in the knee. God, this is tight. It looks okay. And the foot will go down that much. It'll come up that much. And it will rotate. That's the same for both sides. And if you can, or if you want, your Hulk can do a really good split. Let's see how the knee is on this side. Big figure, so it's a lot of plastic on the double bend. I mean, that just, yeah, I'm not really a fan of these double bends. I think the knees and the elbows should be single bend. Yeah, it just looks ugly. That looks pretty ugly. But articulation overall, I would say, is pretty good for a big figure. Here's the Hulk, and he's holding something, and he's about to throw it at you pose. Here's the Hulk right before he's about to clap his hands together. Here's the Hulk posing for a bodybuilding competition. And here is the Hulk in the ripped shirt that he comes with, as if he just turns into the Hulk and he doesn't know what the heck's going on. All right, so my final thoughts on this one. I think it looks really good. I think it's a good price. I think it's a good figure. I think they put a lot of good work into the sculpt, into the mold to make it look just like the Hulk in the movie. I know a lot of people are not liking the head sculpts, whether it's the peppered hair look or just the hairline. To me, it's not really that big a deal. I think it looks good overall. I like the accessories, or I should say the Hulk accessories it came with. This piece of t-shirt, the 2 hands, the extra head sculpt. The 2 Spider-Man accessories, that should have stayed with Spider-Man, and we should have got something additional for the Hulk. But if you're looking for a Hulk figure, this is a really good pickup. I would definitely purchase this one if you have the availability to do that. So let me know what you think. Put a like, put a comment. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next Chris Toifer.